Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this Hey Jude's Cards vlog hop celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Hey Jude's YouTube channel as well as her Instagram. I decided to use MFT's Playful Pals and I stamped those with my Tim Holtz stamp platform with Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink. It works great with alcohol markers and I decided that I would color these in with Copics. The dog was colored with an assortment of E markers. All of them were colored from dark to light. I find you use a lot less ink this way. Just to let you know that this card is a dog rescue card, and Jude's rehabilitation was really helped by her rescue dogs, as well as art therapy, which is what her channel is all about. In order to win one of the prizes, you must comment on all of the videos. There's an assortment of different styles. Back to this coloring, I used Beige markers on the stuffed dog, doing some tip to tip because there was a gap or quite a difference between one color to the other. And finally using black toners on the noses. YR colored the snouts as well as the blanket. I will put a link below this video as well as my website to Jude's Etsy store. She donates to the rescue dogs. As well, there will also be a link to a free digital stamp that you had made for this occasion, and I also have a giveaway, so please stay tuned to the end of the video. I took Doodlebug Puppy Love paper, and the piece of paper that has all the strips, I cut them off of both of the pages because Doodlebug offers two of each design. And then I thought I needed to make my own sentiment, so I took the Paris Dusk Memento Blue ink and I made You Had Me at Rough. I tried to keep the different letters butted up against one another. I did an okay job. There's also a giveaway for today, October the 18th, even though it's only a part of a day. And all of the giveaways will be gleaned from the comments on YouTube. I took Ranger texture paste and I worked it a little bit with my palette knife so that I had a nice consistency. With the Hero Arts Cloud stencil, I applied it with the different heights so that it had texture, much like clouds do in real life. This was applied to sky blue watercolor effect paper. I made sure to put 3 clouds on in various sizes so that I had some running off the page. And if you go over and you get some of your texture paste into an area of the stencil that you aren't planning to, just remember to remove that right away, as I did here. And as you can see, I didn't want it smooth, so that I had hills and valleys in the way it was applied. And then I put that aside to dry. I then took my sentiment, my handmade sentiment, You Had Me at Rough. I decided to cut that up. And then I applied the border strips from the Puppy Love Doodlebug paper on each side of the top fold portrait card. I applied the panel, which I'd been working on for the clouds once it dried, having cut that at 4 inches by 5.5, so that a little bit of those borders would stick out. A lawn fawn die was used to cut the grass, and I applied that paper, which was from Puppy Love as well, to the bottom. I applied the sentiment in pieces with some dimensional pop-ups, I think they're called. And because I didn't want the blanket to look as though it was floating in the air, I grounded it with some warm Copic markers. I stamped a sentiment from the Playful Pals stamp set, Let's Snuggle Our Worries Away, on a Nina Desert Storm panel. I attached the panel to the Nina Desert Storm card base, and then I used Lawn Fawn paw stamp and ran that up along the right hand side. I used a Memory Keepers corner rounder to chomp off diagonal corners. And that's my rescue card. Please remember that if you'd like to win a giveaway from me, make sure to leave a comment on my website. This rescue stamp will be free on my website. This is a stamp you can win. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.